Ram Ram everyone. Welcome to Enthusiastic Spiritual Series. Let's welcome Shiv Kumar ji to give us a discourse on Bhagavad Geeta based on Swami Ramanand teachings. Welcome Bhaiya and thank you all for joining us today.
Shri Ram Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Ram Ram to everybody joining this session. We are at chapter number 4, Karma Yoga of Shrimad Bhagwat Geeta, verse 4.11. ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते तांस्तथैव भजाम्यहम् मम वर्तमानुवर्तन्ते मनुष्याः पार्थ सर्वशः. ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते. Supreme Lord Shri Krishna says, ye yatha mam prapadyante, who in whatever way is surrendering to me, tan tathaiva bhajami aham, in similar way, in similar manner, I reciprocate them. Bhajami aham, in the similar manner, I reciprocate. जो मुझे जिस प्रकार से भजता है मैं उसे भी उसी प्रकार से प्रत्युत्तर देता हूं या भजता हूं. मम वर्तमान वर्तन्ते, मम वर्तमः अनुवर्तन्ते. So Vartama means path. So in my path, anuvartante, everybody is following, whether it is a theist or whether it is atheist also. Both are following in my path only. Manushyaha Parth Sarvasha. O Pratha, son of Pratha Arjuna, all human beings are following my path only. The literal meaning of this verse is according to the manner in which they approach me, I favor them in that very manner. O son of Pratha, human beings follow my path in every way. Let us understand this verse in detail. Here Lord Krishna states that he reciprocates with everyone as we surrender. जाकी रही भावना जैसी प्रभु मूरत देखी तिन वैसी. So God reciprocates in what way we go to approach to them. In that manner God reciprocates. If we want material objects, then we may approach God via the path of material gods. So we may surrender to Lakshmi, we may surrender, that is the goddess of wealth, and the other gods. So whatever, if we are having desire of material objects, then we may approach to God or surrender in that manner, and God gives us. Those objects are bestowed to us by God. So here God is saying, those who are desireless, they willingly come to me because they love me, then in that manner I reciprocate them. For those who deny the existence of God also, there are some person who are atheists, they may not agree with God. So there is another category. So for them also, those who deny the existence of God, he meets them in form of karma, because God sits in heart of everybody and also acknowledging the actions done by us and dispenses their results, and in that manner everybody is abided by the laws of karma and actions of God. Such atheists cannot get away from serving him. Those atheists also cannot get away for serving him. How atheist can serve? We may question that they are obliged to serve God's material energy. If they are not directly surrendering to God, then they are obliged to this material world, the material energy. So they are falling in love with material energy and material objects. This is also bestowed to us. These are also having a reflection of God. So atheists also are in some way serving the God. And that material energy is known as Maya. In its various apparitions as wealth, luxuries, relatives, prestige, so we may fall prey of any of these wealth, prestige, and ultimately fall prey of Maya. And Maya is only a reflection, a part of energy of God. On the other hand, for those who turn their mind away from these worldly attractions and look upon God as the goal and take refuge of Him, then God takes care of them just as mother takes care of their uh, toddler or child. Shri Krishna uses the word bhajami aham. What does it mean, bhajami aham? Uh, shall Lord should bhaj anybody, or shall Lord should surrender or serve? So what does it mean by bhajami aham? He serves the surrendered souls by destroying their accumulated karmas. So if we surrender to God, then whatever are accumulated karmas that may be very heavier and may be burden to us, but God by grace ultimately levitate us. So God reduces our those huge burdens of previous karma if we surrender directly, unconditionally to God. So by destroying our accumulated karma of endless lifetimes, cutting the bonds of Maya, if we surrender to God, if we try to surrender to God, God gives us grace. Removing the darkness of material existence and bestowing divine bliss. In this manner, God gives us grace and ultimately embraces us like mother embraces the child. And when the devotee learns to love God selflessly, he willingly enslave himself to their love. If we selflessly love to God, then he willingly enslaves himself to their love, then God in turn loves us. If God is so merciful upon devotees, why do some people worship the celestial gods instead? So, God is so merciful, but some are due to ignorance are worshipping the celestial gods like goddess of wealth, Indra, or some other gods, other form of gods, for their material benefits or fulfilling their material or physical desires. So why they are doing so when the Supreme Lord is so merciful? So this is explained by Lord Krishna in next verse. Verse 4.12. कांक्षन्तः कर्मणां सिद्धिं यजन्तः इह देवताः क्षिप्रं हि मानुषे लोके सिद्धिर्भवति कर्मजा. कांक्षन्तः कर्मणां सिद्धि, desiring the material activities to attain success. We are doing material activities, physical actions, and if we desire or somebody desire yajantah ih devata, then they are surrendering themselves to celestial gods. So those who want to fulfill their material desire ultimately surrender themselves in the feet of celestial gods. जो सांसारिक सुख साधनों की पूर्ति की आकांक्षा करते हैं, वो मेटीरियल यानी देवी देवताओं के जो उपासक होते हैं, वे उनके प्रणिपात हो जाते हैं. क्षिप्रम ही मानुषे लोके सिद्धिर्भवति कर्मजा. क्षिप्रम, वेरी सून दीज सेलेस्टियल गॉड्स, ये देवी देवता शीघ्र ही, यदि हम विधि विधान से सेवा करें, इफ वी आर offering ourselves, or if we are surrendering them, if we are worshipping these material gods with procedure, with different kinds of materials, samvidha, havan samagri, or whatever materials are required for worshipping them, it is not easy, and there is certain procedure for worshipping them. If we follow that procedure and we are having overwhelmed with them, we are having full of devotion to them, so if all the conditions are fulfilled, then Chipram, very soon our desires got fulfilled. Chipram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja, so very soon these celestial god reward us for our material activities and what worship we have offered to them. The literal meaning of this verse is that is longing for the fruition of actions. They worship the gods here. If we are having longevity of the material things, then we worship the gods here. For in the human world, success from action comes quickly. Chipram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja. Very soon, the success we attain by worshipping them. Now, persons who seek worldly gains worship the celestial gods and seek boons from them. We all know, and many of us practice it also. The boon the celestial gods bestow are temporary. These are ephemeral because these gods are having bestowed themselves with the limited powers by the Supreme Lord Krishna. So the Supreme Lord has bestowed these celestial gods a limited power. So by that only they are abided to help us. So in exchange of, it is like a business, we worship them and in turn they give us the desired things. Now Saint Farid has gone once to Akbar for demanding something for his cottage or something, the shrine he was residing. He has seen the Akbar that he was not in court but somewhere else and offering their services to Allah or God. So Sant Farid has seen that Akbar, Emperor Akbar was asking for more money from Allah and the happiness of people and many things for the emperor or the region he was reigning. So the Saint Farid came back to court. When Akbar returned and asked Saint Farid, what are you demanding for? Are you wanting for anything? Then Saint Farid has said, no, sir, when you yourself is a beggar, then what I can demand you for? So Saint Farid returned back to his shrine. संत फरीद एक बार सम्राट अकबर के पास गए और उन्होंने देखा कि वो दरबार में नहीं है और कहीं और किसी दूसरे कमरे में वो अल्लाह की इबादत कर रहे हैं। तो उन्होंने देखा कि अकबर तो स्वयं ही अल्लाह से बहुत सारी चीजें मांग रहे हैं, धन दौलत मांग रहे हैं, प्रजा की सुख सुविधा मांग रहे हैं और भी बहुत सारे वैभव विलास के साधन मांग रहे हैं। ये देखकर वे वापस दरबार में लौट आए। अकबर जब अपनी उपासना करके दरबार में पहुंचा तो उसने संत फरीद से पूछा, कहो क्या चाहते हो? तो संत फरीद ने कहा कि आप तो स्वयं भिखारी हैं और किसी और से चीजों की याचना करते हैं, तो मुझे एक भिखारी से क्या मांगना, जो सबका देने वाला है मैं उसी से ही मांग लूंगा। ऐसा कहकर संत फरीद अपनी कुटिया में वापस लौट आए। तो इन द सिमिलर मैनर हमको देवी देवताओं से मांगना क्या चाहिए? हमारे रक्षक, हमारे इहलोक और परलोक सभी के देखने वाले तो हमारे परम पिता परमात्मा हैं, हमारे भगवान राम हैं। तो हम उनसे ही, उनकी शरणागत हों और धीरे धीरे हमारी विभिन्न प्रकार की वासनाएं, हमारी आकांक्षाएं खुद ही भस्मीभूत हो जाएंगी। सो इट इज बेटर to go and surrender at the feet of Supreme Lord and not to celestial gods. The celestial gods give boons only by the power bestowed upon them by Supreme Lord. With people with small understanding approach them, but those who are intelligent realizes that there is no point in going to the intermediary and approach the Supreme Lord even for fulfillment of their aspirations. If we are having bounded by some aspirations, we are having bounded by three gunas, then three attributes, then we shall also go to Supreme Lord only. Then God will, by grace, make us free from these gunas, tamoguna, rajoguna, and satogunas. People are of various kinds, possessing higher and lower aspirations. Sri Krishna now mentions four categories of qualities and works. Here, the people are having satoguna, rajoguna, and tamoguna, and in various proportions. Some are having excess of satoguna, some are having excess of uh, rajoguna, and some are having excess of tamoguna. So these are the attributes of divinity, attributes of passion, and attributes of ignorance. So as per the various proportions present in human, the Lord, Supreme Lord himself has made division in the society so that the society can run smoothly. For that, the clarification has been done, or the declaration has been done by Supreme Lord in the next verse. So verse 4.13. चातुर्वर्ण्यं मया सृष्टं गुणकर्म विभागशः तस्य कर्तारमपि मां विद्य कर्तारमव्ययम्. So Chaturvarnyam Maya system. So four kind of categories. That is the Brahmana, Kshatriya, Shudra, and Vaishya. These are the four categories. Maya system are created by me only. Guna Karma Vibhaksha, as per the proportions of attributes present in mankind or human beings. So there are the four categories made by me, which is not based on birth. Guna Karma Vibhaksha, it is based on quality and the activities. Tasya Karta Ram Apimam. So that is the creator of me, though I am creator. Apimam. Api means although I am creator of this. Vidya akartaram avayam. Then also know me as akartaram, non-doer, and avyayam, that is unchangeable. Literal meaning of this verse is the four castes have been created by me through a classification of gunas and duties that we will discuss later on. What are these gunas, what are duties, and how this categories has been divided. Even though I am the agent or act of classification of this, still know me as a non-agent and changeless. Vedas classify people into four categories of occupation, not according to their birth, but according to their natures. Such varieties of occupation exist in every society, even in communist, even in socialist, even in other form of societies. Whatever form exists, irrespective of any religion, it exists. Some persons by nature are having a kind of just to fight the war. They are Kshatriya by nature. They are serving the nation. Some are by nature having to serve the nation as some occupation or business. Some are having affinity to spiritual abode. So they are of the category of Satogun, or they may be called as Brahmins. And some are purely down to earth, has ignorance, so they are serving the three class of peoples. So by service they are achieving higher and higher abode. जो व्यष्टि में सेवा है वो समष्टि में यज्ञ है. Whatever in this nature is sacrifice, everywhere everything is getting sacrificed. You can see that soil is sacrificing its the precious nutrients, and ultimately it goes to next higher abode, that is it goes, it transforms into trees. Trees are sacrificing its best of fruits, and ultimately they are getting transformed into goat. Goat is sacrificing its complete body, and ultimately it is getting transformed into the superior category lion. In the similar manner, the person who is having excess of tamogun, who is having the ignorance, जिसमें अज्ञानता है, तमोगुण की अधिकता है, God let them to serve the three categories of persons. उनको भगवान ने चतुर्थ श्रेणी में रखा है कि वे तीन अन्य श्रेणियों की सेवा करें, समाज की सेवा करें, क्योंकि जो समष्टि में यज्ञ है वो व्यष्टि में सेवा है. सेवा के द्वारा मनुष्य सहज ही ऊपर उठता चला जाता है. तो वे व्यक्ति सेवा करके अन्य ऊंची श्रेणियों में धीरे धीरे उत्थान करके पहुंच जाते हैं. तो there is no vertical division. We should not categorize as, because we are at the step of evolution, though we are at different strands. हम इस विकास की सीढ़ी के अलग अलग पादान पर हैं, लेकिन हमें एक ऊर्ध्वाधर वितरण नहीं किया जा सकता. कोई इसमें हीन नहीं है और कोई इसमें श्रेष्ठ नहीं है. सब भगवान की ओर चलते चले जा रहे हैं. जैसे कि वैष्णो देवी की यात्रा करने में जो थोड़ा पीछे है उसको हीन नहीं कहा जा सकता, और जो मंदिर की सीढ़ियों के पास है उसे श्रेष्ठ नहीं कहा जा सकता. उसी प्रकार विकास की सीढ़ी पर चढ़ा हुआ एक चींटी और एक संत सब एक समान है. सब में वही आत्मा विलास कर रही है, और हमारे लिए भले ही समय का आयाम हो, देयर माइट बी ए डायमेंशन ऑफ टाइम फॉर अस, but God is supreme, Lord is dimensionless, and everything is spontaneously moving to Lord and ultimately submerging into God. धीरे धीरे सभी चीजें उस परम पिता में ही समाती चली जा रही हैं. इसमें हमारे नजरिए में श्रेष्ठता और निम्नता का भाव हो सकता है, ये हमारी अज्ञानता है. बट लॉर्ड हैज मेड डिवीजन फॉर आवर इवोल्यूशन. द फोर्थ कैटेगरी पर्सन बाय सर्विस, चौथी श्रेणी का रहने वाला ब्राह्मण, क्षत्रिय, वैश्य, शूद्र, चौथी श्रेणी का वो सेवा के द्वारा अपनी बहुत उच्चतम ऊंचाइयों को प्राप्त करता है. अगर वो सेवा भगवान के चरणों में करता है, बिना किसी कामना के उद्देश्य से करता है, तो वो कहीं ऊंचे उछाल मारकर पहुंच जाता है. सो ही जंप्स और स्किप्स टू मेनी लैडर हायर. सो in every society there is such division. Now there are the military men who protect the country, there are the farmers who engage in agriculture, and also there are factory workers, even in communist country also. The Vedic philosophy explains it in more scientific manner, though this category is everywhere explicitly, then also in our society, that material energy is constituted by three gunas. Whatever material energy is there, even our body is having material body, and the energy proliferating within us is also in the form of material energies. It is getting reflected in this world by three gunas. What are these three gunas? That is satoguna, mode of goodness; rajoguna, mode of passion; and third is tamogun, mode of ignorance. The person who are profusely filled with mode of goodness, satoguna, they are seekers of enlightenment, and they are known as Brahmins. Brahmins means they are serving or enlightening the other class of people. That this is the path of God. You should also come to me. I might have enlightened, then also I am serving to you. Bhagwan Buddha has said once that if you have got enlightenment, then there are two options for you. Either you sit simply, or you should serve those people or help those people who are suffering or who are struggling for enlightenment. So, such category of persons either are enlightened, then also they are serving to God in such a manner they help enlightening other people. So, first category is like this, who are having the mode of goodness. But our ultimate goal is to be free from all three gunas. Satoguna is also a category, but the higher abodes should be. They are also on the path of evolution. They have to be free from Satoguna also. The other category, it is the mode of passion, that is Rajoguna. Mode of passion, that means they want the comfort of wealth, the good sleep, good food, and everything. They want everything. That is the carnal pleasure, bodily pleasure. They want everything. For that, they are having a nature of fighting. So, by their bravery, they win the regions, one region, other region, become king or some nobilities, and in this way these are known as Kshatriyas. So they are having excess of mode of passion, but also inclination to the mode of goodness और सतोगुण. उनमें थोड़ा सा सतोगुण होता है और बहुत अधिकता में रजोगुण होता है जो क्षत्रिय होते हैं. The third category falls is having the little amount of rajogun mode of passion and the larger amount of mode of ignorance. उनमें थोड़ा सा रजोगुण होता है और अधिक तमोगुण होता है, and they are working as the business class persons. Vaishya, they are working like this. And the fourth category is also there. Those are having the मोड ऑफ इग्नोरेंस ओनली. उनमें सिर्फ तमोगुण ही होता है. तो उनको भगवान कैसे ऊपर उठाएं? तो उनको सेवा के द्वारा ऊपर उठाया जा सकता है. तो बाय सर्विस ऑफ अदर क्लास, अदर ह्यूमन क्लास, दे आर गेटिंग इवॉल्व. नाउ they are predisposed towards teaching and worship. So these are Brahmins. The Kshatri are a preponderance of the mode of passion mixed with smaller amount of goodness. These are inclined towards administration and management. In our society also, there are the people who are dealing with administration and management. So this is a kind of mode of passion or rajogun. So the Vaishyas are those who possess the mode of passion mixed with some mode of ignorance. Accordingly, they form the business and agricultural class. Then there are the Shudras who are predominated by mode of ignorance. They form the working class. The classification was neither made by according to birth, or neither it is unchangeable. As per your mode, you can class yourself, whatever is your class, as per that you will act in this society. So because this is the natural path of evolution, it is not imposed to us. Naturally we will follow that path to which we are most suitable. So this is only, यही विकास की अवधारणा है. हम जैसे हैं वहीं से आगे बढ़ते चले जाते हैं. So we can classify ourselves to which category we are living, to which category we fall, and what is the most comfortable occupation for us. So that is our category. Nobody else is there to decide what is my category. It is our category. If somebody is deciding, then it is his ignorance. The classification of one ashram system was according to people's quality and activity as clarified by Supreme Lord. Although God is creator of a scheme of world, yet he is non-doer. This is similar to rain. Rain falls equally in forest, but some seeds becomes a mammoth banana tree. Some seeds are blooming as flowers, while other are the fruiting trees. Some are non-fruiting trees. Some are having spines. So rain has nothing to do with the different kinds of varieties or veracities of these, because rain is impartial. It is not answerable for this difference. In the similar manner, God provides the soul with energy to act, and as per our condition, as per our the current status in evolution, we are determining what act we have to perform. As per that, we can group ourselves and we will fall in that category. And God is not answerable for these actions. Now I will recite bhajan. Shri Ram, राम ऐसी करो कृपा, मन में जग जाए ज्योत तुम्हारी। राम ऐसी करो कृपा, मन में जग जाए ज्योत तुम्हारी। कृपाया चक खड़ा दुआरे, भिक्षा दे मेरे राम प्यारे। कृपाया चक खड़ा दुआरे, भिक्षा दे मेरे राम प्यारे। चढ़ी रहे नाम कुमारी, राम ऐसी करो कृपा। मन में जग जाए ज्योत तुम्हारी। मोह माया का मिटे अंधेरा, यह जीवन हो जाए तेरा। मोह माया का मिटे अंधेरा, यह जीवन हो जाए तेरा। गूंजे तान तुम्हारी, राम ऐसी करो कृपा। मन में जग जाए ज्योत तुम्हारी। भव सागर में डूबी नैया, तेरे बिना प्रभु कौन खेवैया। भव सागर में डूबी नैया, तेरे बिना प्रभु कौन खेवैया। दीजो पार उतारी, राम ऐसी करो कृपा। मन में जग जाए ज्योत तुम्हारी। सुरति सबद का मेल मिलाओ, मेरे भीतर कमल खिलाओ। सुरति सबद का मेल मिलाओ, मेरे भीतर कमल खिलाओ। करो भीतर उजियारी, राम ऐसी करो कृपा। मन में जग जाए ज्योत तुम्हारी। राम ऐसी करो कृपा। मन में जग जाए ज्योत तुम्हारी। श्री राम। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् न तोऽहं कामये राज्यं न स्वर्गं न पुनर्भवम् कामये दुःखतप्तानां प्राणिनामार्तनाशनं त्वदिष्टं भवतु गोविन्द त्वदिष्टं भवतु गोविन्द न त्वमदिष्टं पाहि मां रक्ष मां तेरी इच्छा पूर्ण हो माँ हम सब तेरी शरण में हैं अपने चरणों की भक्ति दो माँ श्री राम
राम राम शिव कुमार राम राम
राम राम
राम
राम
राम आंटी।
राम 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 प्रिया बहन
राम
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 आंटी।
राम राम आशीर्वाद राम राम।
Thank you, Bhaiya. It was a very beautiful session. I think, with Ram, I think the Ram temple getting opened, listening to a Ram song is very nice. Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you so much. Thank you, Auntie, for joining. Thank you.
राम राम बेटा राम राम
Ram.
राम।